All right, first up this morning, the past year has been chock full of unexpected changes, and many of us are looking forward to a new year, turning the calendar and making a fresh start.
100%. Some people make resolutions to work towards a brighter future, but we know that those don't always stick for long. So joining us now is life and business strategist. It's Amber Sweener to help us make and keep meaningful resolutions. Good morning to you, Amber.
Good morning.
Thanks for joining us. You know, we were talking about statistics on regifting, but I think one statistic everyone knows is that 80%, is that true, of people don't keep their New Year's resolutions?
Yes, unfortunately, by February, 80% of people fail in their resolutions, but we want to help people be successful.
I like that.
Why is it? Yeah, why do they fail?
Yeah, there's really three big things to look out for. The first is we're too vague with our goals, right? We might say, well, I want to spend more time with my loved ones, but that's pretty vague. So a way you can set that goal instead is say, I'm going to spend more time with my loved ones by blocking every Sunday as a family day. So don't be too vague. The next one is that people try to do too many things all at once, too much change at once, and it's just too much, so it's not sustainable. And a third big thing to look out for is self-sabotage before we even allow ourselves to get started. So this can look like perfectionism, saying, well, I have this goal, but I don't have X, Y, and Z figured out, so I'm not even going to start. Or that imposter syndrome voice starts telling us why we're not going to be successful before we've even given ourselves a chance to try. So those are some of the big reasons why people fail in their resolutions.
Yeah, don't self-sabotage. You got enough other forces working against us. We don't need to do it to ourselves. I like that.
Absolutely.
So Amber, tell us, what do you think is a great first step? So you mentioned being specific, which I think is fantastic, because I agree a lot of times we're too vague. What is something we can do to really get that first step into the new year right?
Yeah, it's super simple, but it's important, and it's taking a moment to reflect back, especially with 2020 was a challenging year for so many people. But when you take a moment to consider what you learned about yourself and how that is going to inform your year going ahead, it can help you really see what you value the most. It can help you see what you're made of and help you prioritize and see what comes to the top. So it's really important to take that moment and reflect before you set the goals.
So then how do you take that next step and you prioritize the top goals? How do you make those ones the ones that you get to first?
Yeah, so important. And it's all about leaning into what matters to your life, really focusing on what matters to you. And a simple but fun strategy is making a list of up to 25 things that matter to you. This can be how you want to spend your time, all your dreams and goals, a dream vacation, a career aspiration. Make that list and then narrow it down to 5. Just 5. What this does is it helps you see what really matters most so that you can center your goals, your SMART goals, around those 5 priority areas. This helps you prevent doing the too many things at once. It helps you prevent being too vague, because now you can really see crystal clear. These are the top 5 things that matter in my life, and that's what I'm focused on.
See, I like that idea of narrowing them down, and I think that's so important, because I agree that sometimes we try to do too much. We try to change too many things. We look and we see all these things we want to change. So now that you have a few more specifics, you've given some great tips. I heard that you have a fun theme for 2021.
Ooh, yeah. And I'm curious if you ladies have your themes. So it can be really fun to look at not just what you want to do, but how you want to be, by picking a theme or keyword for the year. So mine last year was focus. I was focused on getting things done, but this year I want things to be a little lighter. So mine is magic. So think about your theme or keyword and have that intention in everything you do. So again, it's helping you how you want to be and not just focusing on all the things that you're doing.
I like that. And I love the idea that you're going to talk about next, which is writing your future self a letter. I've always thought, you know, because I write a list to myself of things that I've done or accomplished in the year and things that I want to do, but I never thought about sealing it or closing it as a letter.
Yeah, you're setting that energy for your future self. So At the front end of the year, you're picking the theme, you're setting the intention, and then to write the future self letter, write it as if it's the end of 2021. You can put a date on it, and you're writing it to yourself about how you feel having accomplished your goals and prioritized around the things that matter to you. So you're writing it as if it's already happened and allowing yourself to have that feeling. And it really just gives you a container of the course of the year where you're being really intentional about what you want to do, how you want to be, and then you're celebrating your future success. It's setting that stage for where you're going, right? If we see success, we're more likely to be successful. So where your energy and attention goes is what becomes a reality.
I love your
Absolutely.
ideas. I love the idea of magic. It's so positive for 2021, which is exactly what we need. And I love your energy. So you have to join us again sometime, Amber. Thank you.
Thanks, Amber.
Thank you. Love your energy.
Thank you. It was wonderful. Great start to our show today. I like it. Amber has a free 2021 Rockin' You year guide and some free workshops to help you live your best life in the new year. Go to impactacademy.com to grab the guide and to sign up too. So how about a little magic, Tiff?
Love that. Love that picture she's got there too.